So just a little video of the area now. So now that spring has started, we have a little bit more room, a little bit more grass growing and so forth. So I'm going to walk down where we were before. If you remember, it was nice and empty. Now it's filling up with a lot of trees and such. Got some random volunteers that we need to take out. And if I come back down to the back side here, so back in this area is where the access to the river actually comes in. So if we look down, you can see what a big drop that is. So when the water comes up, it was actually up to that meter box when it came in. So this area back here is where the sanctuary really is. It's where rituals will be held and so forth. Right now it's just because it was so flooded, you can see how everything's sort of dead. And of course it's, wintertime. But back on this side, you can see this is the tributary. And this is our little beaver dam right here. He likes to come in and dam up the water so that it fills up on the back side. And this travels way down into the Neuse River. I'm just going to step over up on this side so you can see how it flows. So this is why we have mosquitoes. So there's the water flowing back and down. And then over there is the house. So it's right there. So the water that comes in, it actually came up from this tributary up to the back of the house. And then if we walk through this way, you can see the little tributary goes all the way down our property. And then we come through this area. I love these little things that are hanging down in the way. I want to make one of those things where you pass through the circle as part of a ritual. I love the way the bottoms of these trees have come together to create these little forks. It's fabulous. So now I'm going to the river is over there. So I'm going to continue to walk up this way. This area is well traveled, so you can tell there's probably deer that come through here. Even though the road is right up there, you can probably still hear it. So here's another entranceway to the tributary. There's a lot of deer who come out here and sleep. And then I have this other area. You can still see the road. There's the trailer up there. I'm just going to come up this way. And then this was the area that would have been for the ritual. So if I just slide some of this off, you can see that this is a foundation. So it's actually a foundation. It goes all the way across here. But you can see it's got a slant to it. So when the flood comes through, all the land gets pulled from under it. So I don't know that we'll be using this necessarily for ritual in the future. But as I walk through, can see where the end of this is. It's actually right here. So that's how big it is. And if you look way over there, you can see the trailer right there. And then if we come through, and this is still our property. Walk through. You can tell I've come up quite a bit. But then down there is next to the river. So I've got a lot of area up here that we can use. And there's some concrete. It looks like someone lost a flashlight. So I'll just pick that up. But you can tell the road is still out there. So that's what we have on the property. That's what we have on the property. There's a nice size area that we could use for ritual space and that sort of thing. I'm hoping that once the house gets built, we'll be able to get back to doing some of those kinds of things. I used to do ritual quite a bit outside in the evenings in our backyard. Obviously not walking all the way up here because it can be a little daunting. But hopefully, you know, with my work, I'm trying to become the regional coordinator for Pagan Pride for North Carolina. So hopefully I'll have access to some resources to either, you know, find us a place off my property in some sort of public venue, or maybe do some things here to help with that. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. If you have questions, feel free to post them in the comments. If you have suggestions about what I could do out here, keep in mind that this area back here, it's a natural berm, so I can't build any permanent structures back here. That's one of the reasons that that piece of concrete hasn't been developed anymore, because anything that I build on top of it has to be movable. And you know, with Eli and his back and me, I'm not able to lift a whole lot. It makes it a little challenging to utilize that space, but we hope to be utilizing it in the future or something. So I hope you've enjoyed this walk across the property. Again, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.